A shocking new survey shows just how prominent anti-Asian racism is in our country and how it has become so prevalent since the beginning of the pandemic.
Our Camille Karmali takes a closer look at the numbers and how Asian communities are asking you to help.
It sticks with you for a long time.
It's an encounter Avi Go will never forget, walking home from work past a group of people when
one of them just spat right in front of, right in my face, and I was just taken aback.
In a new study, the Chinese-Canadian National Council's Toronto chapter says 643 complaints were submitted to its online platforms between March 10th, 2020 to the end of the year. The study's author says many were fueled by inaccurate and racist beliefs about COVID-19. 73% were verbal harassment, but more than 10% were related to physical force, aggression, or unwanted physical contact. Another 10% involved being shunned, and nearly 10% of complainants claimed they were coughed at or spat on. Nearly 3/4 of those who reported harassment said they suffered emotional or mental distress, and 8% reported physical injuries.
The people who are affected the most are often those who are the most vulnerable, right? Seniors. Young people.
Public health officials who have been front and center throughout the pandemic haven't been immune to racist attacks either.
People are saying that this is all part of a giant plot, a giant East Asian plot, and that you're part of it. Those remarks do certainly give me pause. They are certainly unsettling.
The report's release comes a week after 6 Asian women were among 8 people gunned down at several massage parlors in Atlanta.
We have, as Canadians, a position generally that things south of the border are isolated to the U.S. And this shows a glaring opposite of what is actually up here.
But still a lot of work that needs to be done here. Now a call out to the federal government to increase education efforts to spark real systemic change.
They really have to acknowledge that there is anti-Asian racism and come up with concrete actions and strategies to address it.
Camille Karmali, Global News.